She's in. Let's see if she's live. I love how I always do this. I start a stream and immediately like, but is it working? Yes, it is. Incredible. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, it's just been so ridiculously long since I existed on the internet. It was time. I need to jump online more often and say hi because I miss everybody. Ooh, sorry, keep bashing the table. It's been one of those times, you know. Let me know if audio's okay. And you can hear and everything. And then tell me what's up. I'm going to do my nails, by the way, while we do this. I haven't done my nails yet. Provided I have the right amount of nails to do. Wait. Hold on. I swear I had what I needed. Ah, there we go. Ah. Ah. Oh. Yes. That's a good look, isn't it? Just my butt. So I rummage through my drawers. Such a good look. I'm out tomorrow on Sydney Harbour. Sorry, I'm so overexposed. There we go. Going out tomorrow on Sydney Harbour. Hi, Angie! Hello, how are you? So nice to see you. Sorry, I've been away for so long. Bad times. Hi, just talk about IU. Yes. Oh, do you know what? IU is on the mind because I've decided I'm going to give my nieces IU albums for Christmas. So I'm on the hunt for the albums. Good morning! Hi, Shauna, good morning. Love this. Good with the albums. Is that a good choice that I'm going to give my nieces IU albums for Christmas? I'm very excited to do this. Just gonna just sharing the love, you know. One of the albums is nice and easy to get because I'm gonna get. You're in. Oh gosh, you are in Houston. Oh, how's Houston? Does it? I know. I mean, I know it's like autumn for you guys there. Sorry, you say something different. You say fall. Does it get particularly, it mustn't get particularly cold in Texas though, right? I'm assuming it stays fairly temperate throughout the year. I've just realized, I just pulled out the nails that I wanted to wear tomorrow. This is my secret. I wear press-on nails because I can't be bothered to go spend money on expensive ones. Hot and humid, yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think I have the right amount of nails. I'm gonna have to go buy a new pack. What was I saying? Yes, I'm hunting for IU albums because I'm gonna get my eldest niece Lilac, which is easy to get, but I'm giving my younger niece Love Poem, which is surprisingly hard to get your hands on. So she hunting IU, and then tell me how much you like this idea. I'm going to, overexposed. I'm going to make them a book of all the translations of the lyrics. And I'm going to have on one page what the song is about, and I'll write that section, and then I'm going to go hunting for good translations and have the translations for the songs on the other page. Does that sound nice? Is that a good idea? Am I doing good auntie? Good Auntie Torzy? Which absolutely is my name. Maximum Auntie Torzying. I think I'm out of luck here with my nails. 4. I don't think it's going to happen. I think I need a new pack. I I hope they'll like that. I hope so. They really like IU. Every time I see them, they ask to watch more IU. And one day I'm going to explain to them that more IU is something that I say every single Friday. Maybe I should give them a more IU t-shirt. They can walk around being like, more IU. Oh, good. Yeah, we're going to have to, we can do this together, I think. We can have a little get together online. We can find all the best translations for things, put together the booklet. I'm going to add like photos and everything and make it really pretty. And then I'll go to a printing place and get it properly printed and bound and everything for them. I think that would be a nice keepsake. It's good for them to learn. Nope, the nails that I have do not equate to a set. All right, fine. No nails for Torzy. Eeh. Yeah. Crikey. Ugh. I hope so. I hope so. I hope they like it. I mean, my youngest niece, she'll like Love Poem because it's pretty and sweet, and she'll listen to it as she goes to sleep, and she might not necessarily mind having the lyrics so much. She'll just listen to the songs because she's really, really creative, and she'll probably just make up her own story of what the song means or what it's about. But the elder one is very clever, and she loves to read, loves it. So she'll be right into reading the lyrics and reading the story and everything. And Lilac's fun, and it's got such, like, you know, songs like Coin and stuff like that and Celebrity have really cool messages, and she'll connect with those, which is super cute. So love that. But I gotta go hunting because IU Team Star Candy does fantastic lyric translation. Yes, well, today is Friday here, so there will be an IU video in 2 hours. New IU video on YouTube in 2 hours, and then one over on Patreon a few hours after that, because it's already Friday here. I'm living in the future. No, wait, you're at the same time as me, aren't you? Yeah, you're in the... Oh, no, wait, no, you're not. Sean is here. We've got... What do we got today for IU? Oh, Full Stop. We're listening to Full Stop today with IU. Such a cool song. I had a big response to that, actually. I was listening to Full Stop. I was like, this will be a lovely song to listen to. And then I was like, this song is way more complicated than I expected. And now I was getting very thoughtful with it. A lot of things occurred to me while listening to Full Stop, as is wont to happen with IU. It always happens that way. Her songs kind of sneak up on me sometimes where I'm like, that's sweet. And then I listen again, I'm like, wait a second. That is infinitely more complicated than I expected it to be. Yeah, I thought you were in the Philippines. So what's coming out today? No, it's not the golden hour behind the scenes today. We will do that in a little bit because we're finishing off the last couple of songs of Palette. So today's still Palette, it's Full Stop with Palette. But I definitely want to watch the golden hour behind the scenes and everything else she did. That performance of 8 was just out of this world. I'm gonna need to get that DVD of that concert, aren't I? Why wasn't I there? I would have loved to be there. When I watched the 8 and people in the comments were like, I was there, I was like, that's incredible. You're gonna be thinking about that for the rest of your life, watching that performance live. Amazing. Very happy that other people got to be there. Very sad that I wasn't one of them. It's okay, I'm not jealous, I'm just envious. There's a difference. There's a difference. A very important difference. Be good. Palette's been a long journey. Palette is just, I can't get over how much is in Palette. I was looking at whether or not I give Palette to my nieces, but I decided that it was actually too mature for them at the moment. It's a bit too, both musically and thematically, dense and mature for children. So we're going for lilac and love poem and all those good things. And I'm going to get myself Chatshare. I love how I went looking for the albums for my nieces, and like Love Poem and Lilac are these incredible albums. Like one looks like a book and the other one's full of photo cards and everything. And then I looked up Chatshare. I'm like, it's basically just a CD. It's a CD and a booklet. I'm like, I'm giving myself the least packed album experience, but it's okay. That's okay. Chatshare is my favorite album, so that's the one I've got to have. Otherwise, it'll be sad times at the El Royale. I never expected to actually buy albums, but here we are. Here we are. Oh, my eye's twitching. I need to... I haven't been sleeping lately. Way more lizards here than the one... Oh! Oh my god. Hello! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I don't know what time it is where you are, Ark. Way more lizards here than... Oh. Okay, Angie, I've done that before when a huntsman spider was on the window outside the car. Like one the size of my hand. Screaming. I would much prefer a lizard than a spider. Any day, but it's still creepy. Like you're driving along and there's something's crawling across your car and you're like, no, 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 no. That's not what's meant to be happening. Stop it. Good screaming. As long as you didn't crash, you're all good. You're all good. What kind of lizards do they? Yeah, I know. It happens all the time in Australia. Just a spider just like kicking it on your car all the time. Huntsmen are fine. Like huntsmen... It's annoying because huntsman spiders are absolutely fine. They're not going to hurt you at all, but they're enormous and creepy looking, and so you can't help but be frightened of them anyway. Yeah, huntsmans are like the least problematic spider in Australia. Hello, you're watching from school. I like your style. Like for educational purposes. Watching a live stream. Absolutely love that for you. Fantastic. What class are you meant to be paying attention to right now and you're just not? I love that. Gosh, I wish I had been able to do that when I was in school, but we were Nokia 3210s. So I just used to text under the desk without looking at my phone, which I thought I was never going to be able to do once smartphones were invented, but it turns out I can text without looking on a smartphone as well. How about that? I'm just talented that way. Yeah, you don't need to worry, like in Australia, you don't need to worry about huntsman spiders. They're fine. They're just there to eat mosquitoes and stuff. It's the little ones you should be afraid of, like funnel web spiders and everything. It's fine. It's mostly fine. Most of the time, the rule of Australia is like, don't do anything ridiculous and you should be fine. Mainly. When I was little, like huntsmen used to always come in when it's like hot and wet. And so if you had a rainy day in summer, suddenly there would be huntsmen in your house. And I remember when I was little, there was a huntsman on my ceiling and I was terrified of it because I hate spiders. And my parents were like, just name it and make friends with it and then you won't be afraid of it. So I called it Vegemite and tried to make friends with the spider on my ceiling. I haven't watched 10's new video. I love 10. Okay, we need to do that. 10 is gorgeous. I still remember watching Super M for the first time and being like, who is that? He's divine. Absolutely love. Yay! Fry You Day video in just under 2 hours. So maybe we hang out for a couple hours and then we go watch IU. Sound good? Love a Fry You Day. I'm glad I could get online on time. So I thought I was going to stream like my nighttime and then I looked up the, what are they called? Time zones, and realized that because of daylight saving, time zones were ridiculous and I better go live like right now. Oh, it's in English. Of course it's sexy. It's 10. 10 doesn't know how to not be sexy. That's It's just how he rolls. Oh, I need to watch that. I had such a nice time watching Jin's solo song, The Astronaut, earlier this week. That was so beautiful. All right, we'll add 10 to the list because I do love the man. So many people. One day, if I can have an editor at some point, I will be able to just watch videos all day long, and then somebody else has the responsibility of editing them, and that means I can watch like 10 times the amount as I currently watch. But I lose half my time to editing, so. Oh, it's called Birthday? Love it. I love it. I would watch it on stream, except I will get a copyright strike, so I can't. And I just got another major copyright strike the other day for a video that I posted like a year and a half ago, and out of nowhere they must have done a sweep, and out of nowhere I got an email saying, your video has been removed and you have a copyright strike, and if you do this 2 more times you'll be thrown off YouTube. I was like, oh, cool. Good to know. It was a video from so long ago. So I have to tread carefully. We're gonna have to do that as a separate thing, just in case. Wow. So it's Thursday night or Friday for everybody else. What are the plans for the weekend, friends? Weekend's coming up. Yeah, they must have just done it. I think like because YouTube has 2 things. It has an algorithm that will catch even like a second of a copyrighted song and ban it or penalize it, or it demonetizes your video. So like almost all of my videos on my channel are demonetized because they're got copyrighted material in it, which is fine. But every now and then they do like a big manual sweep, and they'll sweep up a whole lot of stuff, and they won't just remove the video, they'll punish you for it. And I forgot I even had that. I can't even remember what video it was, but I got nervous and I went through every single one of my videos and removed anything that could possibly cause a second strike. So it's like all of the award shows and stuff like that. The Grammys, Mamas, MMA, all of those. They don't want you to have their stuff. Which on one hand is fine, and on the other hand is super annoying. Why don't you want more eyeballs on your stuff? Yay! Yeah! We'll watch the Fryu Day. I love it, it's so pretty. Full Stop is fantastic. And then what do we have after? We only have Dear Name. We're going to watch Dear Name again, and I'm going to try not to cry this time. And Love Alone. And then that's the end of the Palette album. And off we go on to the next album. I think we should do Lilac next, but also let me know if you think it should be a different one. Yeah, it is from my early days before I knew better. It is definitely, it's like pre-Patreon, pre-me understanding the rules. Hence why I'd forgotten I even had it, because it's from that long ago. And now that I know better, I went through all of my videos, I was like, remove, remove, remove. Please don't punish me from when I was younger and foolish. I didn't know any better. All over it now. Actually, sometimes still things surprise me. Like I've done videos that were Sea of Hope. And I was like, yeah, Sea of Hope will be fine. That's okay. And they get geo-blocked. So only a certain amount of countries actually see it. And one of the countries that doesn't get to see it is Korea. Go figure. Explain that to me. I don't know whether they assume it's because the people consuming that will mainly be in Korea and therefore they want all the views on their channel and not on my channel, which, you know, fair enough, but at the same time, like, odd. Oh God. I'm so ready for Taemin to come back. What did I watch the other day and I had a bit of a cry? I just randomly started watching Taemin things just cause the other day, just because I miss him, and got extremely upset. Like, come back. I've been off the internet so long because of personal reasons. There hasn't been an update about whether he's coming back yet, has there? I'm looking it up. I'm looking up now. Taemin, military discharge. Oh, right, it has been updated. May, what? No, oh, no, this is wrong. I definitely will. I definitely will. You know how I feel about IUTV? I love it. And the Golden Hour, so we will absolutely watch that soon. So all the articles from like July 2022 says that he will be back on the 27th of November, but Taemin said in military service. It's still just that, yeah, but it's still only that one article from kpopstars.com. Oro, hello! Nice to see you, welcome! Yay! So nice to see everybody. Yeah, it's still just that one article from K-Pop Stars that says that he'll be released on March 2nd, 2023. Nobody else has that story. Everybody else still says it's November. Oh, I know. Hi, darling. Yeah, there's been absolutely no official announcement. I really hate that when you look up the military discharge, the first thing that shows up is that extremely cute photo of him in his camouflage and he's doing his smile. It's so cute. Yeah. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I keep getting overexposed. Okay, there we go. I'm looking through all of the articles now. Every single one of them says November, except for one. I'm so dyslexic that when people misspell things, I don't even notice. I'm just like, there's the right amount of letters. I know what you're saying. It's fine. I can read through typos. It's all scrambled for me anyway. It doesn't matter. Well, I guess we'll find out at the end of this month whether or not he's discharged. If he isn't discharged on the 27th, then it'll have to be March. But SM hasn't said anything. Yeah. We're all just going to have to keep missing him. Just very annoying. I realized the other day, I started, you know Sam Smith's song Unholy? I realized the other day that a lot of Taemin's choreography matches it really well. I was like, I should learn the choreography to Taemin's Sexuality, but do it to Sam Smith's Unholy. Perfect. That's the perfect combination. Freaking light balance, there we go. Can't go past it. Beautiful man, miss him. I'm so happy he was at Key's concert. Makes me so happy. The whole family was there. I love how Key's like, not a family, a company, and then the entire family turns up. It's like, buddy, some people are a family. You have to admit that, particularly Girls' Generation. Girls' Generation and SHINee, family. 10 out of 10. Does anyone else's eye twitch when they don't sleep enough? I know, so cute. I love his little eye smile over his mask. Come on, cutie. He probably wouldn't have been able to do that if he was still in, like, the regular military. I was thinking about BTS joining the military, and it's like, as much as I would like to tell ARMY that it's fine and it goes by really quickly and you won't even notice, it's not fine. It does not go past quickly. You will notice. Like watching Jin's song on Monday, I was like, yeah, this is so good. And then it hit me that he was going, I was like, no, I'm already going through this with Taemin. Don't make me do this with all of BTS one by one over the next several years. And BTS won't be back together till 2025. shoot me in the face. So annoying. So sad. I never expected this to affect me so much. Like, the first person that I really liked that went off to do his military duty was the actor Udo Hwan, and I had just gotten really into all of his stuff, and I'd like binge watched everything. I was like, oh my god, he's such an incredible actor. I'm obsessed. And then it was immediately like, he's off to the military. I went, no, no. And that one seemed to go by quickly, so I thought that Taemin's would go by quickly, but it's been absolutely interminable. He needs to come back stat. I'm tired of it. Return already. Ridiculous. I'm so glad that I got into SHINee after everyone else had already finished their duty, so I didn't have to spend the entire time missing all of SHINee at once, because that would have been awful. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thank you very much. Are we losing anybody else soon? Oh, I guess, like Kai hasn't gone yet and stuff like that. Like a whole... Hello! Good... Wait, if you're in the US, good evening. I know time zones. I understand how time works. I don't. I just get... Yes. All the SHINee comebacks between enlistments. I'm glad I managed to catch everybody. I thought for a second there I might have to rearrange for my Sunday, basically everyone else's Saturday, or my Monday, basically everybody else's Sunday, because I was like, this is a weird time. Time zones are a problem for all of us. But we made it. I'm glad we all got here together. I've got IU's palette stuck in my head. And that's just gonna stay there. Wow. What was I asking before? Oh yeah, what's everyone doing for the weekend? Big plans? No big plans? It's getting sunny and warm here, which is nice. So we get to do things on the weekend. So I'll be out on Sydney Harbour tomorrow. I will share photos with everyone. So we can all pretend to be out on Sydney Harbour together. That'll be beautiful. And I will no doubt be showing my nieces yet more K-pop tomorrow, because that's what they ask every time I see them, which I love. Thank you very much. We'll be doing that. Apologies for the lights shining on IU's face behind me. That's a shame. Most of the time it doesn't do that. That's what I get for moving my camera. So everybody, I don't know who heard it when I said this before. Kai and Sehun are the only ones who haven't, yeah, I thought so. I mean, Kai could reasonably go now. He's released 2 albums. I expected him to go sooner. I expected him to go nearer to when Taemin went, but then he released a 2nd album, so I guess not. But I think he did that. He's done the K-pop, what was it called? KCON? He went and did KCON, so now's probably a good time for him to go. My sister likes me to show Taemin videos. Oh, Angie, I had the cutest conversation with my eldest niece. I was like showing her BTS things, and I'd shown her 3 different videos. And this sweet little bewildered voice, she went, do they change their hair often? I was like, yeah, they change their hair all the time. Hi! I was like, yeah, they change their hair all the time. And she went, oh, that'll make it harder to learn their names. I'm like, yeah, sweetie. You're gonna have to look at their faces, not their hair. Hi, welcome. Missed you too. Missed you too. Is Kai a year younger than Taemin? Yeah, I think he might be. Yeah, he hasn't quite needed to go yet, but now's probably a good time. Or maybe he'll pass the baton Taman comes back and he'll go. But that does mean that Super M isn't going to do anything for ages because one way or another they're missing someone. It's difficult. Yeah, the big groups. Me trying to understand 17, there are 13 members. Yeah, 13 members in 17. Crikey. Lay went to South Korea when? I missed that completely. Come back, Lay. Oh. How am I doing? What is new? You know what? Great question. Oh, yeah, forget about it. I will never learn everyone of NCT. Never. And I will only, I mean, look, I can spot Cheshiwon from a mile away with Suju and like a couple of the others, but just forget about it with the rest of them. And 17's such a cute group and I love their sound. And there are a couple of them that are so sweet and so funny. But like, again, it's like Hoshi is easy to remember. And then a couple of the others, and then I just cannot I have to like study. I have to sit down and be like, learn their names. It's so hard. Put in the effort. Once we get like above 7 people, I'm like, oh man, this is difficult. How am I doing and what's new? You know what? I've been away for ages because everything was a mess for a while and I was not coping. I was not. If you're on Twitter, you'll know that I had a bit of a health scare that was awful and I was not handling it well. So I just removed myself from the internet until it was all okay. But everything's fine now. I am doing fine. He was there for a week or a week and a half. Ooh. EXO OT9 would be great. I still remember, because EXO was the reason I got into K-pop. Their song Monster just like hooked me. Kai caught my attention the most, and then Lay was the other one. I was like, who's that other guy? And Lay was just rad. You know, all the members of both? Well, well done you. Very well done you. I need to work harder on that. And 17 is so cute. So, so cute. So I've got to work harder on that as well. And Stray Kids. I freaking love Stray Kids. And like naturally, I know the Australians. Like obviously. Do I know anyone else's name? No. Even though I really like Stray Kids. I've got to work harder on that. I'm just going to do what I did when I was earlier in with this and I literally would get their photos up. I would get whatever music video I was watching and then you can look up, you know, such and such members and then the music video name and it'll have their photos and you can start collecting everyone. Hi! Ah, nice to see you. Welcome. I love it. You love all SM artists. Well done you. It was funny, you can't help but know so many SM artists. If you're into even one SM band, you'll end up learning everyone else. But everyone just ignore the spam, hey? How tedious. I know, I'm slack. Yeah, like I was saying, I need to do what I did when I was like much earlier into K-pop and I just sat there and studied their names. But I've failed to do this. Yeah, just ignore the bug, hey? Unfortunately, my OBS doesn't let me, it's causing a problem with blocking people. So I'll just ignore that. How does one? Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Have I checked out Triple S? I have not. Sorry, I'm just reporting this person. NCT is just too much for me. There we go. Oh my god, how annoying. Oh, this is just a bot I'm trying to remove. Triple S song. Yeah. Yep. I'll do that. Give me 2 seconds while I block this person. How very boring of them. Yeah, it's just a bot. Wow, this is a persistent bot. I block one channel and it immediately switches to another one. That's impressive. Hi, Nasheen! Hello, darling! Oh, wow, we're going to be fighting this bot. Okay. That's a great bot. We're going to be reading between that bot for a while. All right, what did I miss from everyone? So, Kai's my bias and Lay is my bias. Wrecker and EXO, amazing. I am doing better now. I was just in the middle of so okay, this is such a bummer. Nobody get upset because I'm fine. But just to update anyone who wasn't on Twitter, I spent weeks getting tested for breast cancer and it was extremely stressful and traumatizing. I am completely fine. Nobody panic. But a good reminder to everyone that if anything in your body is changing or worrying you, go to the doctor. Have the tests. It's stressful, but at least you find out. I haven't checked out Triple S. I don't know Triple S at all. Yeah. Triple S on Generation. Why do you have beef with Mingyu? Tell me what your beef is. I want to know what the beef is. Always tell me the beef. I am doing well. Thank you so much for dropping by. We have such weird times now that you're in the US. It's very much the case that I can catch one half of the world but not the other half when I do a live stream. Very much that case. I'm so sorry about this very persistent bot. I block one channel and another one just takes its place. So we're all just going to have to ignore that. I can do that? Manage moderators, participants. Okay. Let's figure that out. Toggle time that same people pop out chat. I just love that this is making our conversation like a fun hide and seek game. We find the real chat among the bot chat. Incredible. Okay. Generation kind of gives New Jeans the Seraphim vibes. Oh, okay. I know, desperate for a Minho album. I need to know what the Mingyu beef is, by the way. Switch live chat to subscribers only. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to do that. My stomach just rumbled. I love seeing everyone say hi to each other in the chat. It's my favorite. So Generation, so Triple S is a girl band, I'm assuming. And I'm too glad everything came out clear. Yeah. Definitely go get the tests. Well done, Angie. Yeah, I definitely had a moment getting the test that at first I was absolutely fine because I'm so used to being tested on because of my chronic illness. And then it came to doing the biopsies and it hit me really hard where I was like, you know what? I can't take this on. I don't want another thing. I don't want another health problem. And everything took so long. Like every week was waiting to do the next test and then waiting for the next result. And it was just, so much. But you got to do it. Otherwise you drive yourself crazy wondering. So just got to find out. Do you reckon Minho will do an album? Minho is just way too hot. That's the best beef ever. I love that. Oh, I love that so much. Yeah. I absolutely adore that every time he goes on Amazing Saturday, all of the people on Amazing Saturday are just like, oh, so handsome. And he's like, thank you. I think that's incredibly funny. Oh, man. Why can I figure out how to do the subscriber only thing? Where? I hate that sometimes I'm streaming or dealing with OBS and stuff like that, and I can't figure out how to do something really simple. I'm like, I swear I'm smart and I understand technology. I'm just failing at this. Yeah, I can completely see why. Oh, why can't I remember? I can't pronounce his name properly. Is it Seung Kwan? Hold on. I have to get his name. Or the other SHINee have their solo album. I know, I really wish he would have an album. Oh, okay, I can't pronounce his name properly. Seung Kwan? I can't pronounce his name properly, but he is so funny, it's not fair. Like, it's actually obscene. It is helping us learn. Thanks, my dude. That's the first time this has happened to me on YouTube. Like, it happens on Twitch, but never on YouTube. Who else is in 17? Woozi is just so talented, it's obscene. All of those. 4 singles, don't forget his Japanese single. Oh yeah, we've never listened to Minho's Japanese singles on the channel. We need to do that. Thank you, it was scary. But we're all good. We're all good. Thank you. But it was just really, I kind of surprised myself with how badly I handled it. actually. I thought I was going to be fine because I'm like, me and medical stuff, eh. And then I was like, oh no, this is horrible. And I'm scared. Ooh, okay, ooh. We will definitely watch his Japanese singles. Yes, Seungkwan, whose name I can't actually properly pronounce, is so much like Key Minho. Like watching him and Key interact on Amazing Saturday, absolutely glorious. Oh, if you're on Patreon, this week's Amazing Saturday coming out on Saturday is Mingyu and Seungkwan. Ugh. Are those two members of 17 on Amazing Saturday, and it's an absolute lol. I absolutely love it. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad to be okay. Another Australian artist, I'll keep asking you. Oh yeah, DPR. I know. I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm sorry, I keep not checking out. DPR Lan. No, DPR Ian. DPR Ian. Okay, alright. I've opened DPR Ian on a tab so I won't forget. Oh look, Aura's all for it. Falling Free is my favourite Mr. Cho. Falling Free, okay. Alright, we're gonna watch that. I have to be a SHINee OT5 because making me pick one is cruel. Whose recent live stream? What happened? Oh no. DPRN is so good. Okay, alright. Okay, I love that everyone's on board with this. Alright. We will do that. We will do that thing. Thank you for the recommendation. And thank you for reminding me. Always just remind me. Just keep pestering me until I do it. It works. It works to just keep reminding me. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Because otherwise I will get distracted by something else. Okay. It's on. It's happening. You've got to support the other Aussies, you know? I have heard of Monster X. I've listened to Monster X, and I have to admit that there's only been a couple of Monster X songs that have actually got my attention, and others have not done it. That's kind of the same as NCT, actually. Like, I feel like it's a sin for me to say that I don't like NCT, but I only ever like some NCT, mainly NCT Dream, and like a couple of NCT U and a couple of NCT 127 or whatever it's called. But NCT as a whole, it doesn't grab me. Yeah, Monster X I find quite hit and miss as far as like hitting the right taste for me. Oh, sorry, stomach rumbled. Because there's been a couple of times where I've had just like Apple Music's K-pop radio station on, and I'm like, oh, cool song, what's this? And it's Monster X. So I was like, oh, okay. And then other songs have just like completely been a miss for me. So yeah. I think that can be the case with a lot of bands that have quite a unique style. Like, I can fully understand how people don't get into SHINee, because SHINee's such a unique style that if you're not introduced in the right way, you're just going to go, what is this? Like, what am I listening to? Because it's such high camp Pet Shop Boys meets Queen theatrical music that if you don't get into it in the right path, you'll be like, oh no, this isn't my taste. And I feel like it's like that with a couple of things. I played Max Changmin for my husband, and he was completely into it. I am not watching the IUTV Golden Hour concert behind the scenes today because I already filmed everything and it's already up and coming up. We're watching Full Stop today from the Palette album, but I will absolutely watch the Golden Hour behind the scenes. Guarantee, promise. I love IUTV. We will definitely watch that together. Oh, they just had a baby? Congratulations. I can't believe that I haven't been able to get my hands on Chaemin and Minho's golfing show. I want to watch that. Why is this so hard to get your hands on? So annoying. Ooh, it's Friday. The Fabulous comes out today. Is everybody ready for The Fabulous? Netflix. The Fabulous. Where should you start with IU? My first IU song was 8, which was produced by Suga of BTS. It's very beautiful. It's sad and beautiful. So she wrote it for Jonghyun and her friend Sully after they both passed away. So it's heartbreaking, but just divine. The music video is gorgeous, and she put a live clip of it on her YouTube channel. It was her opening song at her recent concert, and it was just breathtaking. So that's a pretty good start. That was my start with IU. And what? The Fabulous being postponed to step? Hold on. I will finish what I'm saying about IU and then we'll come back. And then, you know what? Her most recent full album, Lilac, is also a really nice place to start. And then we can go backwards and look at some other things, but I think both of those will really capture your attention. They're lovely. So 8, produced by Suga, and the album Lilac, really good start. Where should I start with IU? Chen is going to release his third mini, a third one. Minho was trending when the baby was born. What do you mean The Fabulous has been postponed indefinitely? Oh, you do own Lilac? There you go. Lilac, like my favorite songs in Lilac are Lilac, Coin, Celebrity, Empty Cup, and My Sea, which is half the album. I just named half the album. There's a Halloween scene in The Fabulous. Oh, okay. All right, yep, I fully understand. All right. Holy heck, wasn't that tragic? Oh, for the Halloween. Okay. Oh, I'm really pleased they were sensitive enough to do that. That's a really good call. Oh, God. Dreadful, completely dreadful. That's a nice call as well, actually. IU's K-dramas are so fabulous. That is also a really, really good place to start. I mean, on Patreon, we've watched 3 of her dramas. Well, we've watched 2 of them completely, and then 1 of them we're watching at the moment. So Hotel de Luna is just so fabulous. My Mister is heavy, but one of the best things I've ever seen. In fact, I think it's the best K-drama I've ever seen. And we're watching Scarlet Heart at the moment, and I'm just like in love. I love it. So yeah, that's a fabulous thing to say. Yes, watching IU's K-dramas is a great way to get into IU. Yeah, My Sea is breathtaking, breathtaking. Oh, My Mister is just incredible. I found Hotel de Luna so surprising. It was really much richer than I expected. I just loved it, and I'm really loving Scarlet Heart. But yeah, My Mister is my favorite. It's I now measure all shows against My Mister. I'm like, but is it as good as My Mister? And I don't just mean K-dramas. I mean like all shows. Oh, wow. This is what I miss when I haven't been on the internet because I've been coping with other things. Oh, I love that, Angie. That's so cool. Oh, don't tell me the end of Scarlet Heart. I'm only on episode 7. Give Mother a try. Baekhyun is so cute in Scarlet Heart, it's ridiculous. Give Mother a try. Okay. I will have a look. I'm a K-drama obsessive. I could honestly have a whole second YouTube channel that's just K-dramas. I love K-dramas. They speak to me. The writers of K-dramas are my people. I love them. Oh no, don't sorry. Like everyone's already told me that like I'm in for tears with Scarlet Heart, and I expected that because K-dramas are so sneaky. They start you out laughing, and then they turn on you, and you finish crying. And also it's IU. IU's dramas always make me cry. Hotel de Luna made me cry. My Mister, so much crying. And I fully expect to bawl my eyes out with Scarlet Heart. But yeah, no spoilers because I'm only up to episode 7. But telling me I'm going to cry isn't a spoiler, don't worry. So all album releases have been postponed and shows. That's very sensitive of them. That's a nice thing to do. There's 100 Days, My Prince, and Bad Prosecutor. I have so many to catch up on, and I just have so many favorite K-drama actors that I need to just keep watching. Just have so many of all of their stuff to binge watch. A research scientist kidnaps and abuses her. Ooh. Wow. A research scientist kidnaps an abused child while also dealing with. Ooh. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to put that on the list. Mother K-drama. Okay. Loving the cast. Okay, fabulous. Put it on the list. Do you know what I haven't seen yet because it's not on any streaming services? Goblin. Can you believe it? I haven't watched The Great and Lonely God, which is just depressing. Yay! Yes. We will watch Dream. We will have a reaction. We will have a review. We will have all of those things. I love it. Actress Aegean. Heaven. She's incredible. I really think, like, obviously I don't want IU to ever stop singing, but she has such an incredible career ahead of her as an actor. She's never going to be off the screen. Medical Top Team and Salamander. Yeah, I've never seen any of Min Ho's ones either. Except that clip of him in Yumi's cells. Put on your list because this is my first time. Okay. Oh, because it's my first live? That one? I think that's been on my list for a little bit and I still haven't seen it. Amazing. Hello! I know it's been so long. I'm so sorry. Welcome. Hi. I'm so glad I managed to catch all of you before you went to sleep. Minho in Derailed is a revelation. Love that. Margaret, how are you? Welcome. Sorry, I'm overexposed again. Every time I move too much, my camera's like, better change exposure. Sorry about that. And I'm so pale that if you overexpose me, I disappear to nothing. The whitest girl alive. Okay, Derailed. Minky, and my brain went blank. Hi. Oh, I love that little hug emoji. Thank you. Hug right back. Very big hug right back. This is what I feel like doing. I've missed everyone so much. I wish I could like just hug through the screen at the moment. Everybody needs a good cuddle to know that I still love you. What attracted me to IU? The mix of IU's intellect and heart is what attracted me to IU. I find her music beautiful to listen to and or interesting or complicated to listen to, and then you look up the lyrics and they're intelligent and heartfelt and quite Shakespearean in the way that she plays on words. And then you look up why she wrote the song and it will be so considerate and compassionate and thought-provoking and thoughtful. She's a very, very, very well-rounded artist. I think she's so clever, but she doesn't live in her head. She's managed to balance very well being clever and being sensitive, and I find her work just rich, incredibly rich. I find her endlessly fascinating and surprising and interesting, and she just kind of sets me on fire. I love her. Terrified to watch both Derailed and Canola because, well, yeah, sadness. Okay, fair enough. And Young, welcome! Annyeonghaseyo! Doing great, just catching up on Thai dramas. Love that. Love that for you. Loved Minho in the Battle of... Okay, we need to do a Minho binge watch. Because this is my first life. It's the story of Marriage of Convenience. Ooh, okay. All right, I'll do that. Yes. We were just talking about Minho's show being postponed for very good reason, so fair enough. You finally take time. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, thank you, Angie. I'm so excited. Oh, you're too good to me. You're too kind. I'm so excited. Thank you. I love that you taped it up. That's so cute. I love that. Thank you. Thai dramas don't hold anything back. I'm like afraid to get into Thai dramas because I know it's going to be a thing. Yeah, you know what? Netflix keeps offering me C-dramas as well. There's a lot to be said there because Scarlet Heart, which we are watching on Patreon at the moment, was based on a Chinese drama. It's a remake of it. He just needs that one movie. Yep, totally agree. I feel like there is a danger that Minho will not do a solo album, but he will do a lot of acting. I feel like that's the same as Jisoo in Blackpink, that the other three all have solo songs and she doesn't, but she is doing some acting, so it might end up being that way. What kind of drama do you like? Do I like GOT7? They're another one where a couple of their songs I find delightful, and then others of their songs have not gripped me. But I also haven't listened enough to them. I do like Jackson Wang though. Jackson Wang is a solo artist. So I only got into GOT7 or looked into it because of Jackson Wang. Who I also love Used to Be a Fencer. Good stuff. I love that. I love that. I'm going to go, okay, everybody, I'm going to start watching Thai dramas or C dramas, and everyone's going to be like, here's a list. And we never saw her again. What are the dramas? What are the IU dramas I've already watched? Hotel de Luna and My Mister, and of course her film Broker. And I'm in the middle, well, I'm on episode 7 of Scarlet Heart at the moment. Drama is his love. I really hope he does. And also, like, Minho's song, Heartbreak, that song was so perfect for him. It was perfect. So if he does an album like that, oh, fabulous. Ridiculously fabulous. More of those songs for him, please. Yep. Yep, I agree, Angie. Jackson Wang is amazing. Jackson Wang is great. So you know, I give GOT7 a chance because I like Jackson Wang, but I prefer Jackson Wang over GOT7. I would rather watch him as a solo artist. I understand anything for the first 3. Okay. Very good to know, thank you. I know, yeah, Key has been with a couple of K-dramas. I'm surprised Key hasn't done more K-dramas. That said, we watched an episode of Amazing Saturday the other day that had the musical theatre performer who's in Kinky Boots at the moment on it. And I was just watching that musical theatre performer, like, doing his thing, and I was like, he's like Key on crack. And Key just needs to do more musical theatre, I think. I know he's done some musical theatre, but that guy belongs on stage doing that big, fabulous musical theatre kind of performance. It just suits him. Just roll with it. I just roll with it. Everyone is on Twitter are already sensing that IU is having a new drama. Oh yeah. I'm watching Scarlet Heart on a cheeky channel. I think it is on Netflix though. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. Jo Kwon? I don't know Jo Kwon. Drinking solo. Minho is like, He's great in The Guardians. JB Holiday. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Oh, I love how I walk away from our conversations with a whole list of things that, that I need to look at. Holiday. Oh, thank you so much, Ken. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Look at that cute little, oh. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. I love how I didn't understand how tips worked until just the other day. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So touched by that. Thank you. I don't know what to do, but I appreciate it. Thank you. What are we doing? GOT7 solos are better than their group music. Yeah, I think I'm the same with them. Jason keeps trying to seduce me. What? Cedar, good evening. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Look at all the recommendations. That's okay. Just hang out and listen. Enjoy everyone else's chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I don't know what time check everywhere. It's 1 o'clock where I am, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which means it's either evening or like very much the AM for America or Europe. Hi, welcome. Mwah. Come back if you can, but no stress if you can't. It was so lovely to see you. Mwah. Good night. I love doing all of these. Yes. Bedtime. Bedtime. Thank you. 10:40, 9 p.m. Love it. We're all rocking out at completely weird times. Daylight saving changed and now everything's wacky and I don't know what time it is anywhere anymore. It's crazy pants. Thank you so much for coming to say hi and hanging out and all of the recommendations. I hope you sleep well. Have a wonderful Friday tomorrow. Join me in the future. Join me on Friday. It's going to be a great day. Just predicting that. What's this? The Sound of Winter. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Sound of Winter. Park Hyo. Sound of Winter. Park Hyo-shin. Okay. Got that. Good night. Welcome! 10 p.m. New York. I love how you checked in with the time. Here I am. Nice to see you. Good nights and welcomes all at the same time. Good on you for cooking. Oh, you know what? I have a question about cooking. I said this during Amazing Saturday, in the last episode of Amazing Saturday. I'm trying harder to cook more, even though I'm a terrible cook and it stresses me out and I hate it. But if I was to like stream or make videos while I attempt cooking, would you like to join me for that? And I can try to make different dishes. Like tofu stew or something. I don't know. Of varying difficulties. I'm not very good, but I want to try. Maybe I'll do better. Though how I'm going to hold back from swearing while I cook if I'm live. It's going to be a whole other thing. Yes, it's 11 in Japan now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ken. I love that we get to spend... Oh, we spend a couple of days a week together then. We have... Oh, new IU video in 1 hour. We're doing that together. Japan, yeah, we're now 2 hours apart. We were 1 hour apart. Japan and Australia, and now we're 2 hours apart. I love it. It would be chaos, just as an FYI. Like me cooking, absolute chaos. I tend to burst into tears. I get so stressed. I'm not good, but I need to do better. I need to do better. I know, I have like a handful of dishes I can cook, and only a handful that I can cook without stress, but for the most part, yeah, I feel like everyone would love to see me burn the kitchen down, which I 10 out of 10 would do. Oh, you're the best. Oh my God, fresh baked Russian crepes. Oh, amazing. I would love that. Thank you. I know. We all need more K-pop friends in our city. I feel like that's why we've all come together on the internet, because we're like, we all have like one IRL K-pop friend and then everything else. This is why I'm getting my nieces into it. I'm like, love K-pop. Here's some more IU. Somebody get into this with me. IU is 100% one of those old souls. IU has lived many lives. Her soul has come around on the wheel of life multiple times. This is what I was saying about when I did my review of Broker, that her character in Broker, unlike so many of her other characters, feels like a new soul, like it's her first life, or maybe no more than her second or third life. She's so brittle and abrasive, and she finds everything shocking and harsh, while so many of her other characters, especially in My Mister, very much an old soul, and that's IU, just herself. I don't understand how someone so young can understand the world as well as she does. She's amazing. Oh, yeah. Saucy in the Kitchen show. Like, I mean, if you don't mind just laughing at me in the chat, and I'll check in on you all with like my hands covered in food and stuff on fire, maybe crying, then we'll do that. I'm so bad. I have literally been in the kitchen before and something's been on the stove top and it's been cooking too fast. And I was so stressed, I just burst into tears and I didn't know what to do about it. And everyone was like, just take it off the flame. I was like, oh, okay. I suddenly become like not very clever when I'm in the kitchen. I just get stressed. I'm better at doing things that go in the oven, because you just compile everything and then stick it in the oven for like an hour and then it's done. But if it's stovetop, I freak out. For some reason, I've decided that I want to learn how to cook paneer tikka masala, because that's what I always eat. I love paneer tikka masala. And I looked up a recipe for it. I was like, so many steps, so very many steps, which means so many places where I could go wrong. But I love Indian food, so let me eat Indian food, but learning to cook it is going to be a thing, a real thing. Same thing goes with Korean things, I think. That's okay. At least they're interesting. This is Onyu is in a couple of K-dramas too. I know. Well, I've seen Onyu in Descendants of the Sun, but I haven't watched him in anything else. He was so cute in Descendants of the Sun, though. Love that. Yeah, this is the thing about being vegetarian. I need to learn to make like world like lots of international vegetarian food, because lots of European vegetarian food is quite bland, so I have to eat other things. Hotel de Luna is fabulous. 8 is fabulous. Listen to her album Lilac. I think Lilac's a really nice album to start with IU. My favorite IU album is Chatshir, but I think it's cool to come back to Chatshir when you understand IU a little more. I think Lilac's a lovely entry spot for IU. It's a really rich album. It's got lots of different sounds on it. Great messages in all of her songs, really beautiful messages. So I said earlier in the conversation, oh, that's fine. Have a wonderful night. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Sleep well. Excuse me. Have a wonderful sleep. Have great dreams. Thank you for coming by. It was so nice to see you. It's so nice to catch up with everyone. I've really missed you all. Thank you for coming. Sleep well. Yeah, so I'm going to give my nieces IU albums for Christmas. I'm going to give the elder one Lilac and the younger one Love Poem. And then I'm going to make them books with all of the translations in them. So I'm going to have like on one page explaining what the song is and another page the translation in English so they can listen to the songs and learn about them. That's going to be really fun to put together. I've seen clips of Kai's dramas. I haven't watched any of Kai's K-dramas yet. I saw a clip of one where he's like an angel or something like that. That's the only one I'm aware of. Though, I haven't watched any others. It's amazing how many... Here's my problem with binging K-dramas, because I have favorite actors and idols who also appear in K-dramas, and then I feel like I need to watch all of their stuff, and then I end up going on massive binges of one actor or one idol, and then I'm behind in all other things, and then there are always new K-dramas that I need to catch up on. It's not enough hours in the day. This is why I don't sleep. This is how I end up not sleeping, because I'm too busy watching dramas. Oh, you're going to love IU. You're going to love IU. Also, if you go look at, on my channel, if you look at the IU reactions playlist, IU's fans, they're wonderful, and they've been really good at directing me in how to consume and understand IU. So if you look at what I've been watching and the order that's been going, that's the order that UNers have recommended to me. So if you watch in that order, that's a pretty good way to get into her. But if you just want to sit down and listen to an album, start like 8 is beautiful, and listen to Lilac, and then start exploring. But she's sensational. You're going to love her. You're just going to love her. But yeah, that IU reactions playlist, that's all been directed by UNers and all from their recommendations of how to get into IU and learn about her. So that's a really good guide for how to get into IU. That's another plus about loving IU, that she's fabulous, but also her fans are fabulous. Like, it's really nice to be an IU fan, because IU fans are just gorgeous. They're just lovely people. They're all clever and loving and interested and interesting, and it's just like, they're just great. UNers are great people. I feel really lucky that I'm part of lovely fandoms, like properly lovely fandoms. You know, everyone's got their thing. Actually, I haven't come across any beef with UNers. I think the only beef among UNers is people who like IU with short hair and people who like IU with long hair. Like, that's it. That's the drama. Yes, definitely. I mean, IU is smart, and she expresses herself so beautifully, both musically and lyrically. And then she also takes inspiration from all sorts of things. Like, she's written a bunch of songs where she's read a book and then she's written something based around that book. For example, Alice in Wonderland or Alice Through the Looking Glass. She wrote the song Red Queen because of that, like taking inspiration from that, and it's just sensational. You're gonna love her. She's so clever. Least favorite is My Mister. You are the only person I've come across who doesn't like My Mister. That's so interesting. I need to watch Dream High because that's going to be adorable. I'm watching Moon Lovers right now. Was My Mister too heavy? My favorite song of IU's. JJ. My favorite song of IU's is JJ, followed by Love Poem, followed by her cover of By the Stream. I love those. Bellamy was badly written, but the acting by IU. Okay. I'm going to end up watching all of IU's dramas at some point, so that's interesting. A badly written one. Oof, that's going to get me. Thank you. I'm glad I'm a great promoter. Go IU! It's very easy to promote IU because she's great. Oh, the filmography of My Mister. Oh, okay. I can understand that. My Mister is tough. I think recommending My Mister to people, I would be warning them that they're going to feel like they're suffocating for a while. But it's great. Okay, I completely understand. It is oppressive. That is a great reason. Not many people would have said that. That is a great reason. I'm halfway through learning Ending Scene on the piano. Wow. Ooh. How cool. Oh, how beautiful. I'm in the middle of learning how to sing By the Stream. It's not easy to sing her songs because she has a much higher range than I do, so I have to be picky about what I can actually sing. Like I can sing JJ and Jam Jam, but By the Stream really moves my heart, so that's the one I'm learning. Ooh, Ending Scene would be so lovely to play on the piano. Ah! Have you learnt many of her songs on the piano? Korean variety shows just give me life. I can't remember who recommended I watch Amazing Saturday on Patreon, or whether it was multiple people. Amazing Saturday every week. Life. It is the reason my heart is beating. It's so unhinged. They're so unhinged and they're so colorful, and everybody's just like, yeah, I'll do whatever. I absolutely love that. Love that. Korean variety shows are the best. God bless all the people who put the subtitles on them so we can watch them, because it would be a shame to miss them. So I think let's hang out for another, I think I might be here for another 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna go have some lunch, and by that point my new IU video will be out, and so if you're an IU fan, you can watch that. IU is so well spoken. Absolutely, she is so well spoken. Where can you watch Amazing Saturday? So, what do I watch it on? I watch it on a dodgy channel. That's what I watch it on. Oops. What's it called again? Oh, myasiantv.cc is where you can find a lot of shows, and that's where I find Amazing Saturday. myasiantv.cc. I haven't watched Persona yet. Yes, Persona is one of the ones that's been mega recommended. Hi, welcome! I think maybe we'll watch Persona after we finish Scarlet Heart, because I'm really keen to see that. Really keen. That would be great. Busted. I haven't watched Busted. What is Busted? I'm looking it up. Busted Korean drama? Oh, cute. Oh, look at that cast. Love it. Absolutely. Sorry, my voice. I will just drink this water. I know, the Amazing Saturday Family is so cute. I love them. And the guests are always so fabulous. I got into K-pop because of K-dramas. Like, while we're on the subject of K-dramas, that's how I got into K-pop. I got into K-dramas literally because I saw a GIF of What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, and I was like, that looks like my kind of show. So I started watching it and then got hooked on K-dramas and binge watched everything. And was like, well, if I love K-dramas so much, I should listen to this K-pop everyone's always on about. And I spent a day just listening to a K-pop radio station, and that was it. Just hooked. And now it's my life. Now it's my entire personality. The whole thing. I was laughing at myself the other day. Last week I went and saw the Tallis Scholars singing songs of the Sistine Chapel. So a 4-part motet singing Renaissance music, and I was just laughing at myself because I love it so much, and I was crying through the entire thing. I just love Renaissance music. I was like, what is wrong with me that I went from K-pop to Allegri in one day? I'm absolutely crazy. I got into K-pop, it was Rain in his drama Full House. There we go. See? K-dramas, they're a gateway drug. My first K-drama was What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. And What's Wrong with Secretary Kim was my first one, so it's a special place in my heart. And Crash Landing on You was my second K-drama, also a special place in my heart. But even though we were just having a conversation about my Mr. being Lupita's least favorite drama, it's my most favorite. I love my Mr. But I will also go back and watch What's Wrong with Secretary Kim any day of the week. It just makes me laugh so hard. Have I seen I Live Alone and The Return of Superman? I haven't, and I really, really, really want to watch Key's I Live Alone episodes, especially when Min-ho comes to visit him, because chaos. Oh, Hyunbin is amazing. Hyunbin's another one where, like, after Crash Landing on You, I was like, this is an addiction, and I just binge watched so many of his shows. I think I've watched almost everything. If it's on a streaming service, I have watched Hyunbin. The same thing goes with Park Seo-joon. Absolutely love Park Seo-joon. Color Rush. I don't know Color Rush. Also a huge fan of Woo Do-hwan, as I always talk about, and Lee Dong-wook. Oh, I have watched Secret Garden. I have watched Secret Garden. I love how Secret Garden started as one thing and then just out of absolutely nowhere became a completely different type of show. I'm like, we're magic now? How did this happen? Secret Garden. Yes, seen it. I just love that he and Son Ye-jin are together now. Bin-jin, love it. Have they had their baby yet? They must have. Excuse me. Descendants of the Sun, a classic. A classic. Everybody's got to watch Descendants of the Sun. Oh, cute. Cute Song Joong-ki. So very cute. And then Vincenzo was fabulous. I really enjoyed Vincenzo. I love how my friend messaged me. We were both watching Vincenzo. She messaged me and she was like, how's his Italian? I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. Not bad. Well done. You did a good job. the thing with K-dramas though. There are so many very, very good ones. And there are also just so many that are just entertaining, just straight up entertaining. Even if you're not like, this is a work of art. It's just really good, entertaining. Oh, you hated Descendants of the Sun. Lupita, no, you don't have to say sorry. I love that you have opposite opinions. That's fine. Nobody has to. Descendants of the Sun is one of those ones where it's like everybody has to see it, but I wouldn't rank Descendants of the Sun among my favorite dramas. I liked it, but it's not. Yeah, it's not, up in my top 5 or anything. Blackpink slaps. Absolutely. Blackpink, are Blackpink touring anywhere near you? Are you going to be able to see them? Big Bang. I really like going backwards and looking at the history of K-pop with things. Because of course I love BTS as well. But like it's so... K-pop's one of those things where K-pop has such a contained history that it's actually fairly easy to look at the history of K-pop and learn about it and learn about the bands that really shaped everyone else coming into it, and Big Bang is one of those bands. Like even if you don't know many Big Bang songs, it's important to know Big Bang. Can you feel my heart from Hotel? Oh my gosh, dear name. Oh, do you cry when you're playing Dear Name? Because I would be crying when I'm playing Dear Name. Wow, Fantastic Baby. Fantastic Baby has changed my brain chemistry. Whenever I say wow, I follow it with Fantastic Baby. Yeah, My Mister, I did love My Mister. Descendants of the Sun was written by the same person who wrote Secret Garden. Was it? Okay. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, I liked Descendants of the Sun. It was perfectly delightful, but I'm not as obsessed with it as I think lots of other people are. I like it, but it's not like... I'm not going to lose my mind over it. Ooh! Just yanked on my microphone. Is that okay? Yep, cool. I'm reading this at the moment, which is interesting because this is like a proper academic study. It's not like a cute book. It's a serious academic study. But what's fascinating, it was written in 2015, so it's pre-BTS blowing up the entire world, which is quite interesting to read. I wonder what an academic study on K-pop would look like now after BTS has done its thing. You went to 3 Big Bang concerts? Amazing. Oh, I did. Mr. Sunshine's on my list. Mr. Sunshine's been on my list for ages. She also wrote Goblin. See, Goblin, I cannot believe that I haven't seen Goblin yet, but it's not available on any streaming services, so I'm going to have to watch it from a dodgy site. I always forget who's on the cover. Hold on one second. Who is it? Cover image. It's the band My Name. There we go. There's a couple of very interesting parts in this. I think I might put them into a podcast episode on Patreon and read out a couple of excerpts because it's quite interesting. It would be, yeah. Dear Name is a lot. Have I watched Kingdom? No, I haven't watched Kingdom. Yeah, Goblin's gonna get me, especially because I love Lee Dong-wook and Kong-yu. And why can't I remember her name? Who is cute as hell, and I love her. Yeah, I don't have Vicky. I I should get Vicky, but I don't have Vicky. Yeah, I know Goblin. Wonder if Goblin's on, hold on, let me look up if Goblin is on My Asian TV. Ooh, it is. That means we could watch Goblin on Patreon together. My MBTI. Vicky's free? Is it? Oh, all right. I'm gonna get Vicky. It is ENTJ. Right? Hold on. Let me make sure I have that right. Yep, ENTJ. That's my. Hello? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you could join us. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Jay. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We're in the middle of talking about K-dramas and IU and everything. You translated Goblin for Vicky? That's incredible. Wow, into Spanish. How cool. Oh, only a few things are free on Vicky. Oh, okay. Well, I will still check out Vicky and see. A story with K-drama started long ago when I watched My Name is Kim Sam-sun. I rewatched. Some shows you just watch and watch again. I certainly have K-dramas that I just go back to over and over again. That is so cool. Translating must be extremely exhausting, especially from two different grammatical structures. As Korean to Spanish is. Oh wait, hold on, no. How different is the grammatical structure of Spanish? Vicky is somewhat free. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Vicky and have to. Okay. Yeah, I think I didn't have Vicky because it was paid for, but I Live Alone must be on My Asian TV though. I Live Alone. Yes, it is. Well, I can get it on My Asian TV as well, so that is good. From Korean to English to Spanish, woof. That is hectic. And very talented. Congratulations on being able to do that. That is amazing. Where did your phone order? 12 years as a contributor. That's so cool. So which one is your native language and which ones did you become fluent in order to do translation? Oh, I love Attorney Woo. I love it. Touches my heart. Cracky Lupita, that's amazing. Such a talent. I was really thinking that actually, what were we watching? I think it was IU Homebody Signal, and she was talking to her lyricist mentor, and they were talking about translating lyrics. I had a newfound appreciation for just how tricky that must be. Like the people who, when you had a song originally in Korean and have to do the Japanese version or the other way around or whatever, that would just be mind-bogglingly difficult. My native is English, my mom spoke Spanish, and I got some Korean working in. How cool. So do you like contact places like Viki and say, I can do this? Or do they reach out to you or like put out ads or call outs for translators? Hospital playlist is also on my watch list, as well as like Reply, etc., etc. My Korean is intermediate, but mostly Romanized. I found learning Hangul easy, and I find it easier reading Korean from Hangul, but my progress has been slow because I make videos more often than I study. I need to work harder. I need to like have a class. I need to go to a class so I have a set time every week that I sit down and I study Korean. Otherwise, I just like won't ever find the time because I'll always prioritize making videos instead. When do I think IU will get married? Ooh. I don't know if UNers would have a problem with IU getting married. I don't really feel like that's in UNers' nature. Like, I'm a fan of other bands and artists whose fans would have a problem with them being in a relationship. And I think we've all seen that with a lot of K-pop idols where people have a problem with them being in a relationship. But I think, I don't know whether IU's fans are like that. I think they would just accept it and be happy for her. But she plays things pretty close to her chest, so I have no idea what her feelings for that is. I feel like IU is rightfully really ambitious with her career and is probably prioritizing setting up her future and her career over a relationship. I think it's only a matter of time before IU launches her own entertainment company, her own production company. I feel like she's really setting up the stepping stones to do that at the moment, and probably with someone like her, she'll set that up and then sort out the rest of it. But she's clearly really cutting a path for herself and her future career. Start as a fan page. Ah. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, that's cool that you ended up being able to do that. I'm so grateful to all of the fan pages that do the translations, like IU Team Star Candy and stuff. So grateful. How cool. Someone should hack them. I think we'll get a whole different life of songs when she gets married. Yep. Yep, absolutely. She does, like, she clearly reflects on her relationships and relationships of different natures a lot. Friendships, loves, familial relationships, relationships between her fans and her. I think, yeah, I think you're right that, you know, a big and important romantic relationship like the person that you end up marrying would affect her enormously. Yeah. Maybe old fans in South Korea. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you are right on that. The older fans, you're right. The older fans might have a problem with that. IU's worked so hard to try and break that image and be like, please accept me as an adult. Like her songs 23 and Palette, that are all just been like, and Lilac for that matter, they're all like, okay, next stage of my life. I'm an adult, I'm moving forward, I'm moving on. She's trying to direct people to come with her as she grows up and inspire them to let go of some old images as she has let go of some old images of herself. But some people will probably hold on for dear life no matter what. I think we see that with BTS a lot, that people still consider them all teenagers. And so the idea of them being in a relationship or the idea of people being attracted to them annoys a lot of fans, because in their heads they're still teenagers and they're infantilizing them, and they can't handle the idea of them being men or being in a relationship or anyone being attracted to them. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the thing as well, like when you're going for a relationship, like IU might be fine, but whoever's dating IU might be setting themselves up for a lot of hate from either her fans, or she might get hate. Like, can you imagine if she started dating Jungkook? Like, all IU fans would be like, cute, IU and Jungkook are together, while people who are protective of Jungkook would be like, how dare he date somebody, and they'll send a lot of hate to IU, and it'll be really difficult. Another scandal of IU showing her clavicle. Good lord. Yeah. I think like a good 90% of UNers would just want IU to be happy and comfortable and, you know, be in a good relationship and be loved the way she deserves. But you are right that there are people, and particularly people that are older fans, that would, yeah, not go so well. Mike has said what we're all thinking. Yes. Protect IU. I just absolutely refuse. Like, I cannot stand. This is, okay, so this is the section of this book that I actually want to put into a podcast episode, talking about the very unique nature of K-pop fans, because it really is unique. And the protectiveness, and then with some people, overprotectiveness and sense of ownership, and therefore the sense of fighting with other people is quite unique to us. Yeah, exactly. It's just toxic fandom. I mean, there's no fandom in the world that doesn't have toxic fans, but God, that's tough on the idols. They are human. Well, I think BTS as songwriters are talented enough to go into a different direction. If that's what they need to do, I think they absolutely can do it. And I think they've proved it with a bunch of songs as well. Things like Louder Than Bombs and stuff like that. Oh, God. With K-pop, I just think as many fans feel like idols almost belong to them. Yep. Yep. Yes, you're right. Some fans are not mature. And and I see that a lot. Like whenever I post a BTS video, or whenever I post a BTS video of one of their new songs, there will always be comments telling me that I'm old and that I'm disgusting for liking BTS. And you just know that the people who are writing that are just straight up not mature. They're children. They're just kids, and they don't understand the way of the world. But then the other side of that is we get such unprecedented access to our idols that a sense of ownership and feeling like you know your idol more than you actually do breeds, because of things like Weverse and Bubble and stuff like that. We have so much access that it becomes like, this person is mine, and people get kind of scary about it. Yeah. So lucky to be living in the IU era. Completely agree. I know. I feel so sorry for Chen. I feel sorry for the fact that he was already married and was like, I've been married for 2 years, and that he had to keep that secret for so long. And then yeah, everyone wanted him to leave EXO. Because didn't like 2 or 3 members of Super Junior get pushed out of the band because they got married or because they were in relationships? That happened to Suju, right? And then there was the whole Baekhyun and Taeyeon thing, which was awful. That sucked. It's not fair. And it is either a maturity or a delulu thing. And I'm very, very proud and happy that all of us here in this community don't do that. We're very normal people. I'm very proud of us for being so rational. Yeah, Suju, it was like 2 or 3 of them, right? Oh, Momo and Heechul, really? Hasn't Heechul dated a couple of high-profile people? I thought he had. Momo is so cute. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know whether anyone else saw this, but after BTS announced that they would be taking a break as a group but doing individual activities, I saw a tweet from somebody. It just blew my mind. She was like, no, this is unacceptable. I have been spending money on BTS for years. I have bought every single one of their albums, all of their merch. I have spent so much money on them. They are not allowed to take this break. They have to keep going. I was like, whoa, like it's your choice to spend your money on them. They don't owe you anything just because you've chosen to spend money on them. And it was like complete ownership. I spent money on you. You owe me more work. You're not allowed to take a break. It was just, I can't imagine thinking like that about other people. Part of the problem is that idol management wants to keep up the... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It is a fantasy. There are a couple of Suju members who are properly funny, hey? Yeah, exactly. You're buying the... Precisely. You are buying the album, not the person. Yep. 100%. Like, I understand, it's that thing, and it does happen with a lot of artists. Like, it isn't only a K-pop thing, the idea of being, what is it saying, like, available but unattainable or something like that. Like that kind of mystique of like, you know, yeah, I mean, you could date me because I'm single, but also like slightly inaccessible, and it just sort of drives the attachment, the fantasy, as you say, of like one day it could be me on their arm. Yeah, it's massively unfair. Unfair to the idols, and also like really, yeah, damaging. Yeah, Kai and Jennie dated. I think Jennie was rumored to be dating G-Dragon as well, and now she's rumored to be dating V from BTS. So who knows? Chen he was dating his now wife for 3 years. Oh, really? How about that? How do I think IU would be perceived in the US? Or just internationally generally? Well, I mean, it's interesting because I was explaining IU to my nieces and my sister overheard me and she went, oh, so she's like Taylor Swift. And I didn't like that comparison. But she does have a point where she is a singer-songwriter who self-produces, well now she does anyway, her own lyricist, and she's done folk stuff, she does pop stuff. Like I see the comparison. I personally find IU more elevated than Taylor Swift, but I think if people are totally willing to get past the language thing, which they should be, because music is music and it doesn't matter whether there's words to it or not. Like if you can go to church and listen to a song sung in Latin, or you can go to the opera and listen to a song sung in Italian or whatever, and you sit down and listen to Mozart and you listen to a song in German, then get over it. Like, you can listen to a song in Korean, just enjoy the music and look up the lyrics later. I feel like the kind of people that are attracted to someone like Taylor Swift would be attracted to IU, because you have this great, powerful, intelligent woman who writes all her own stuff, self-directs her own stuff. She's really self-possessed, really excellent sense of identity, and that's the kind of thing people like about Swift. So it's the kind of thing I think people would like about IU as well. I think she'd go really well. She totally can sing her songs with English lyrics, and I'm sure she would make it so poetic and beautiful. I also feel like she just shouldn't have to. Like, I just, I appreciate it, and I fully appreciate the effort idols go to do Japanese versions of songs, or Chinese versions of songs, or English versions of songs. I do love it. It also throws me a lot. Every time I go down to my chemist, they have like a set playlist, and they have twice as the feels on the playlist, but it's the English version. And so it starts playing every time I'm in the chemist. I'm like, oh, K-pop. And then it starts in English. I'm like, what? Freaks me out every time. I just feel like, listen to it in the original language, because the poetry is there, and you can look up the lyrics afterwards. It's not like we understand every word of an English language song either. Like how many words of an Elton John song do you get just listening to it? You have to look it up anyway, so. And the internet does break all barriers. Did Chaemin get hate for dating and marrying his own? Yeah, probably. By the way, where am I from? Sydney. Sydney, Australia. That is where I am now. Sydney springtime going on. If you follow my Instagram, you can expect some lovely photos from Sydney Harbour. Tomorrow I'm going to be out on the harbour all day. So I'm going to get sunshine and beaches. I chatted with both EXO and his solos. He was super busy in 2019. Woo, that's a lot. Eileen, that is so funny. I can multitask. Yeah. There is a huge sense of emotional attachment to IU. Huge sense. I get that. Oh, please do. Oh my goodness, By the Stream is so beautiful. It might hurt your heart a little bit, but it is just, I love By the Stream. Oh, just, that song just, it's like a stake through the heart, but I love it. It hurts, but I am an Aussie. It hurts, but it's just so gorgeous. I definitely would have thought my accent gave me away, but it's very exciting that it doesn't. I couldn't tell you a favorite TVXQ song. I'm just not well versed enough, which is a great sin because they are one of the OGs. I need to actually deep dive into TVXQ and get back to you on that. I'm so glad you joined in on Amazing Saturday. Tomorrow's is so fun. I loved the episode that's coming out on Patreon tomorrow. Ridiculously fun. Loved it. Yay! Thank you. I'm so glad you joined in for those. Amazing Saturday just, oh, my soul makes me so happy. Bolero. Love when IU covers a song from, yes. Oh, I love, yep. IU's palette. Oh, what a great show. She always does such great twists on other people's songs. She just gets it. Love it, love it, love it. Bolero. Why Did I Fall in Love? Are these TVXQ songs that I need to get into? I didn't listen to his solo debut, no. I knew it was happening and I missed it completely. there are a bunch of solo debuts that while cognizant that they existed, I was not in a position to listen to them, and I have to backpedal and listen to them. How was it? Did you like it? I don't even kind of know what it was about. Bolero and Why Did I Fall in Love? Okay, I will have to look into those. It's finally here. Brand new. Okay. I will look at those TVXQ songs. You did like it? Okay, that's awesome. Sometimes I have a really bad habit of not watching things because I'm like, oh, I'd like to do a video on this, and then I don't get a chance to do a video, and then it means that I don't watch the song. And sometimes I've just got to just watch the song. Just listen to it. Don't wait to make a video, just listen to it. Oh, hold on. Of course I know Mirotic. Like, of course I do. That's great. I've got that on my playlist. I don't have Keep Your Head Down. An age singer. I do love Lay. Big fan of Lay. Yeah, I mean, I think K-pop at this moment is kind of a blanket term we're using for a lot of things. Because that's the kind of the same with IU, where there's a bunch of stuff that she does that, is it pop? Not really. Like, it's folk or it's jazz. You know, it's something that you actually shouldn't be calling pop, but we're just sort of blanket calling it K-pop because it's the easiest way to nail it down. Keep your head down. We have a new IU video on the channel in 2 minutes. That is happening for all my IU people. G is so cute. I really like Girls' Generation's Lionheart. I love that song. It makes me happy. What's the other one I like? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. What is wrong with me that every now and then I have to sing the alphabet to myself so I can find what I'm looking for? Oh yeah, I Got a Boy. How cute, but I love Lionheart. Yay! Get everyone into IU. I watched that live performance on Patreon because it was going to get blocked on YouTube. I watched it on Patreon, cried through the entire thing. Hello, welcome. Yeah, by the stream it's just heart-wrenching. Fair enough. Yeah, I think there's a difference between as well, like a K-pop band and then calling someone an artist, like an idol and an artist. I know, Minho and the G is just, oh, so cute. Ooh, Minho's relationship with Girls' Generation is the cutest thing on the planet. I can't handle it. It's adorable. I love how he did that little dance with them with their recent song, and there's a video of someone filming it, and they were like, cute, watching him do it. Ah, good morning! Welcome! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I know, fancy seeing me here. How did she get here? What is she doing here? Welcome. We were just talking about like Amazing Saturday, classic K-pop. IU out now. There she is. We'll be watching key episodes on We Got Married. Ah, yes. I will definitely watch Key at some point. I needed a We Got Married break after Taemin's one. That was a lot, but you know how much I love Key. I love Key so, so much. I will happily watch his We Got Married. We also need to watch his like I Live Alone and stuff like that. And we need to watch Minho on Return of Superman. But 100% we will watch Key's We Got Married. I can't believe how cute Key was when he like visited Taemin's We Got Married and he was getting all shy with Eunji. That was so sweet. It's 11 p.m. where you are. Oh, it's getting late. Yeah, we watched the whole of Taemin's We Got Married on Patreon. We watched all of it. It was a roller coaster. It is Frayu Day. The video is out now. Woo! Can't Love You Anymore was unhinged. That was so funny. Yes, let's watch I Live Alone, 100%. We're definitely going to watch that. We got to watch I Live Alone soon. Taemin was all over the place and We Got Married. The amount of times I was saying, oh, Taemin. I love him so much, but I was like, Taemin, why are you doing that? He was so cute though. Can't Love You Anymore. That was so unexpectedly unhinged and I loved it. I just love when people get weird with things. Like, hey, you know what we should do? Just have a green screen and make visual puns with what we're doing. It's mental. Very different to what we're watching today, which is Full Stop. I know. I think often, though, about Taemin and Naeun going to that shopping street and them just being followed everywhere by that huge crowd. Distressing. I know that he's not paired with Eunji, but I would have loved it if he was. Can you imagine? They were so cute together. Ah. 100% more shiny live stage. Well, we're back to welcome. I haven't seen Key's We Got Married yet, no, but we're going to watch it. Shiny live stages, yes. We're about to go through another Shiny album at the moment, so we'll be doing lots of live stages soon. Fourth generation idol groups. What have I been listening to? Let's find out. Who have you been, hold on one second. How's Scarlet Heart treating you? Scarlet Heart, so we're up to episode 7 of Scarlet Heart. We are still oscillating between laughing very hard and then hurting so bad, and I fear what is coming for me, but I really like it, which is a problem because that means Torzy crying. I had one of my best friends the other day go, your community, your K-pop community has seen you cry more than I have. I'm like, yes. Yes, they have. It's fine. I'm comfortable with you. I will cry. Oh my God, Shiny's Dynamite. Oh my God. That I'm going to be thinking about that on my deathbed. that was so, I love how every Shawol set me up for that. Everyone, like, straight faces. Everyone was like, oh yeah, Dynamite's great. Absolutely, you should watch Dynamite. It's a really good song. And then all of you sat back and watched me die. Who am I watching? Who am I listening to? There's so many. Are they seriously 4th gen? I mean, I know Tomorrow by Together is, and I love Tomorrow by Together. Freaking love Stray Kids. Love, 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 love ITZY. Love, 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 love Everglow. I love Enhypen as well. 8 E's is amazing. Treasure's great, (G)I-DLE's great. I'm like literally looking at a list so I can remember who I like. Because there's so many. I actually like heaps of 4th gen bands. Loads. I very particularly like Everglow, ITZY, Stray Kids, ENHYPEN always hits me. I love them. Oh, IVE. IVE is so good. I have to listen more to... Oh, and of course aespa. Of course aespa. How did I leave them off the list? aespa is great. Black Mamba is one of the best debuts I've ever seen. That was strong. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Dear Name that was a lot. You didn't even see half of the crying. I cut out a lot of it because that was a lot. That was a lot. We need about 10 bajillion ITZY videos. Have I ever listened to any... Do I pronounce that P1 Harmony? Have I ever listened to any of their songs? Do I know any of their songs? I've maybe heard Siren, but I don't think I know many of their songs at all. I will have to watch them. Oh my god. Ryujin Bias. Me too. Me too. Obsessed with her. Oh my god. I love her so much. EXO's rad. We do need to watch EXO. Do you know what I love? I never see anyone talk about this. EXO's song Black Pearl. Oh my god. Oh, amazing song. So my favorite ITZY song is Not Shy. Watching Ryujin in that, kill me. I love her. They're great and have great vocals. Okay, I will definitely check them out. There are so many good 4th gen bands. That's a really strong generation. Oh god, they're so... I wish I could actually... Oh yeah, Eldorado's great. I wish I could actually live stream watching songs because I would just sit here and binge watch songs with you all if I could, except that my channel will get blocked if I do that. Cinematography in Nevertheless drama was outstanding. Oh, I've got Nevertheless on my watch list. Okay, beautiful. Watching it now. Perfect pitch, not an easy song to sing along to, yeah. Would I consider reacting to Hype Artist episodes of The Game Caterers? I don't even know what that is, but yes. ITZY de Paris. Absolutely. ITZY anything. Like, the girl crush is real. Absolutely. YouTube video, how about keys? Find a fake. Oh yeah, find the fake. Yes. Yes, you know what? I've been dying to watch that. I think I can live stream the stages on Twitch. Yes. If everyone's willing and able to come over to Twitch, I'm pretty sure I can watch just about anything on Twitch. In fact, I feel like before I came over to YouTube, I did do an entire Twitch stream of just watching K-pop songs. So we can do that. Thank you so much, Ken. Thank you so much for coming to spend time with me, and thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, night, weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Bye. I will see you soon. I'm here for live reaction. Okay, well maybe if I like put out notices everywhere, like on Twitter and on the community page on YouTube, and just say, hey, come over to Twitch, then everyone will be okay. And we can do like, because it would be really fun. There's so many things that we need to watch. And there's so many that it's almost like hard to do videos on them, that it would be much easier to just do like a great big huge binge watch on Twitch. So we could probably do that. Bye, Lupita. Have a wonderful night. Yep. I'm losing track of time zones. Thank you for coming to hang out. Oh, Love Shot. Oh my God. Kai in Love Shot, that red suit. Please. Thank you. Thank you for coming to hang out. I appreciate it. Good night, good night. Please post the Twitch schedule so I don't forget. Yes. You're like, the Twitch thing is happening. It's just happening. Here's a question for everyone, because you're all in different time zones. Just looking at live streams, and I'm leaving after this, but oh, thank you. Have a great day. Yeah, now that we're all in very weird time zones because of daylight saving, if I was to stream at around this time, so Australian midday, Korean 10 a.m. on a Monday, that would make it Sunday night for everyone. Does that work for people? Or is it better if I like stream on a Sunday and then it's Saturday night for everyone, or a Saturday and it's a Friday night for everyone? I'm gonna have to put out a poll or something and figure that out. But let me know, like, are weekends better? Wish Lay was in EXO comebacks. I know Lay in EXO. Ah. Good day, team. I'm going to roll slowly into the end of the stream. We'll finish up in like 15 minutes or something, just because I have to have lunch and rest before I see my family tomorrow, which usually means I end up with a massive migraine. So I have to like collect myself before that. Oh, Hwasa's LMM. Oh, I love Hwasa. I love Hwasa's Maria. And I also love her song for the King Eternal Monarch soundtrack. That was so fabulous. Okay, yay. Fantastic. Don't mind we have 2 hours to... Yeah. I know. I love how, like, the Asia side of the world is like, meh, we've only got a couple hours difference. It's fine. It's like talking to Europe and the US. It's like, guys, how do I get you all together at the same time? Yeah, it's Thursday night for anyone who's not in Asia right now. You don't have to be sorry, Fiona. I love that. Kiwi got married agenda. We'll put it up there. I think everyone's keen for Key on We Got Married. Curious question. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Oh, I'm an extrovert. 10 out of 10. I do like my alone time. I think everybody likes their alone time. I'm actually completely fine being alone for a certain period of time, and then I need people. I just love people. I love making new friends. I love going places. I love seeing people. I love talking to people. I'm a massive extrovert. It's one of the hardest parts about falling sick with my chronic illness was that I can only socialize for a certain amount of time before I then like set off a migraine and I feel really sick. And I was like, how do I cope with this? I like people too much. Why are you cutting out my social time? I can't do this. Wish you 10 years. Extroverts unite. I love people. I'm good with it. I honestly, I dream about the day that there will be concerts that I can go to and that we're all going to be at, and we can... I'm actually going to see people in person. I'll be like, I'm at a SHINee concert or an IU concert or a Taemin concert or whatever, and we'll all be together. That's going to be amazing. That is so kind. I love that. Wishing you 10 years of luck and happiness. Wishing you that good fortune in return. Love that. Thank you. Tigers Gang. You say Tigers Gang. I was born in the year of the tiger, so that works very well for me. Thank you. Can we get a Shiny and EXO world tour, please? Oh, that would be amazing. I feel like when Shiny comes back, they're pretty much only going to do a Japanese tour. Though I would love it if it were more. The Game Changers feature HYBE artists, all of whom I love. That's a great list. All together playing games. 100% let's watch that. HYBE. The Game Caterers. All right. Putting it on the list. Putting it on the list. Let's definitely watch that. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Hi, Arthur. I'm so sorry. Bad timing. I am going to be wrapping up the stream soon, but thank you for coming in and saying hi. Concerts, yes. Oh, no shame. I would have loved to have popped up to Korea for IU's concert. Hopefully I will see her soon. Oh yeah, that's right. Of course, that's right, we're the same year. Yes, you're the fire tiger. Well done, us. Squid Game of K-pop, I love it. We will start. That's okay. It's going to be a slow goodbye. We'll make it a slow goodbye, but it's still. It was just a short one today, but thank you all so much for being here. And we'll do more live soon because I've missed talking to you all live. I hate not talking to you. Oh, good. Have a good sleep over in Maryland. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will organize a Twitch stream soon, and I'll give everyone heaps of warning so we can organize Twitch and people can sign up for Twitch if they don't have it or whatever. But then we can just like go hard on a lot of music all in one hit. And that's going to be huge amounts of fun. I'm really keen to do that. So if everyone's okay with Twitch, then that's fabulous. Yeah, I know, hungry. It's lunchtime. I will have a late lunch. You will have a normal lunch. Everyone else will sleep. And that will be it. Thank you, everybody, for coming to join. It was so nice to see you all. Thank you, everyone who put up with the bot that came in for a long time. I'm glad that went away again. That was extremely annoying. UNers, IU video out now and another one later on Patreon. So beautiful. And then Amazing Saturday tomorrow, and it's a huge episode of Amazing Saturday. It's ridiculously good fun. So get excited for that. Thank you again, everybody. Mwah! Keep an eye out for Twitch stream announcements and everything else. And a huge, huge, huge hug from me. Just imagine a hug. Bye. Have a good weekend. And happy Freyu Day. Yay. Oh, yum. Eat those Russian crepes. Yay, Freyu Day. Happy Freyu Day. Bye, everyone. Mwah.